Shalom. All right, once again, giving all praise to Yahweh. Double honors once again to the apostles of Great Millstone. And once again, Shalom and salutations to you of the hopeful elect. All right. Once again, for those of you that don't know, we are the Hebrew Israelites. We come out week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of America, which is Babylon the Great according to the Bible. All right, and that you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, make up the real biblical Israelites. All right. All right, we're out here once again prophesying the downfall of America. All right, which is rapidly approaching. The things, as far as the prayers we've been putting up, and how those prayers have been answered. One example, if you really think about it, is that decree, that went out, as far as not accepting, any new members, that should serve to, shake a lot of people up, and that, and even, as far as the spirit, there's, I don't know if any other of you can attest to it. I'm pretty sure you can. All right, but as far as developing more of a perfect hatred, for the people of the world, and vice versa, since things are tightening up, that's good. That means we're that means we're closer and closer.
That's right. You got it, brother. Go ahead. This is Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than what we believe.
All right. That's right. Our salvation is getting closer and closer. As far as the prophecies, as far as like the chip, martial law, all the as far as the climate, for all these things happening, it's rapidly approaching. There's wars and rumors of wars. There's always, if it's not a conflict, domestic, it's a conflict, international, whether I also, I peeped something, real quick, as far as, I believe there's like an ambassador from Iran, visiting North Korea, and those of our, that's probably going to be the World War III, Axis powers and things like that, so that's conducive to, these ICBM missiles, hitting America, and so on and so forth. Any type of prophecy you can think about, it's about to come to pass.
Hey, brother, if you don't mind me laying back and off and speaking about what's going on also in the Middle East, you had this situation that the elder Malcolm, the head of Jim at Chicago, was speaking about recently, talking about Israel conquering Golan Heights, that small section of Syria. And in so many words, they were telling them
that's another thing I was, it was about like 11 years ago, like that's really like nothing new. Mm-hmm. There's no, answer me this, as far as, biblical prophecy, for you Zionists, for you wacky-techie Christians, that back, the Zionists, the fake Jews and all that, their problem is they actually believe that, Isaiah 14:1 and 2, that was a prophecy that was accomplished. All right, but how come there's still conflicts, flaring up and fizzling out? They might fizzle out, from time to time. There might be peace and safety from time to time. You could be in a coffee shop, all of a sudden, like Ishmael goes kaboom. Along with your friends, family, your loved ones, or whatever. So there's no, there's no peace in the Middle East, but that was part of the prophecy. That's right. Just as a side note.
That's right. But just alluded to that Golan Heights situation, he was pretty much saying that they're sitting on a larger oil reserve than Saudi Arabia, which they are one of two, the largest in the world. Venezuela, I believe, is number one. And that's why they're having this situation where they're trying to conquer Venezuela, take down Maduro to get the oil as well as over there. But in so many words, what he was saying is that shows how much of a devil that Esau is, because you have engines that can operate off of solar energy, you have engines that can operate off of steam powered energy, but here it is, they're going to kill these guys, because they're a threat to the oil companies, man. So I just wanted to, throw that out there also, as you were saying, distress in the Middle East, man, in that Levant area. Right? Iraq, Saudi Arabia, and so on and so forth. All those different small areas over there. Palestine, Israel, you got it.
All right, Micah 2:1. woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. Or all these elites. Or it seems every day. Or there's talking about these unrighteous decrees. Or they call them legislations. Or just the fact. Or that we live in. One of the things that's off about Babylon. Or is the fact that the laws can change. Or just because someone comes up with an idea. Or in Deuteronomy, or if that so-called idea or whatever, or isn't in tune with the scriptures, or you can get put to death for that. Or they just the thing about Esau, one of his ways of warfare, or is the art of the butterfly, or just creating the climate, or to where creating the climate. Or to where just like wickedness can flourish. Or whether it be about degeneracy, or homosexuals, transgenderism, or and what have you.
I was just gonna land back also. Isaiah 42 tells you. Isaiah 42 and 22, I believe it talks about they are robbed. These people in this here sign are robbed. They're hidden in a prison house. That's setting a climate for 42 and 22, I believe it is. If it's not 22, it might be 18. But if you got it, go ahead.
Robbed and spoiled.
Yeah, get that bumper shot.
This is Isaiah chapter 42, verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes.
That's right.
They are all hid in prison houses.
That's it, man. And that's like the brother was saying, setting that climate for wickedness. Here it is, you put a bunch of angry men together, knowing that what's going to happen, homosexuality. You got it, go ahead.
And that's and that also show, a lot of things, it's like geared, towards, our destruction.
That's right.
Because, technically, we're supposed to be, a rural people. And as far as, these sociological and psychological studies and things like that, people from, rural areas, they like, they don't like their, personal space, being invaded, when they first, meet someone. Or it's not, like the hug and things like that. Or they just salute each other. Or from a distance. Or so they knew that we had like it's like farmlands and things like that. Or used to having our own plot of land, our own property and things like that. Or but they they lump us in together. Or like sardines. Or and then they and they also know the curses. Or they're setting off so many ticking time bombs, or to our destruction.
That's right. That's right. As the brother speaks is true. Also alluding to that jail scenery and whatnot, and setting the climate for wickedness. Also, like the scripture said, Hosea 4:1. It talks about how the Lord had the controversy with the inhabitants of the land because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land. And because they break out in blood touching blood, man. So that's a prime example, another reason. And that's a prime, I was just actually looking at the shit on social media. They got prison riots, guys getting thrown off balconies, guys getting shanked and shit like that. This is shit that the Lord doesn't like, but Esau advocates for it. Making those unrighteous decrees, putting you in jail for non-violent offenses and shit like that, man.
And then, not to mention, there's even channels that are talk about, ex-prisoners like talking about their life in there, some of them are they owe up to what they were doing, or they were being wicked in the world, or and things like that, but then the punishment doesn't fit the crime, whether it's whether depending on the lenience or the severity. Or of the recompense, or the punishment is not according to the scriptures. Or for example, when we get Esau in captivity, or he's not going to get there isn't going to be any sodomy and things like that. Or there's going to be guidelines according to the scriptures, or how they are to be dealt with. Or this devil, or he was given I forget which one, favors shown to the wicked. But that's the thing. It's the Heavenly Father. When Isaac blessed him, he gave him the fat of the earth. or dominion and things like that. Or but what did he do? Or pretty much, or everything, or against the book.
I got it for you. This Isaiah 26:10. Let favor be shewed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness he will deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of Yahweh.
All right. Or when we come out week in and week out. Or there's or he sends his spies out and things like that. Or gathering information. And the information, or that he should be gathering, or is how to govern this earth properly. Or and what does he do? He continues, or to do wicked.
That's right. I got a quick precept if you don't mind. Zechariah chapter 1. I'm gonna start at verse 15. I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. Because there's supposed to be a time that our iniquity is supposed to have an end. But here it is, Esau helped forward the affliction, doing things that's contrary to Scripture, going off, against human nature, like bug breaking or Derby's dose, which you can Google and get more insight, man. All right, this is a lot of wickedness that Esau has to pay for. These are abominable things in the sight of the Lord. Also to mention that he touched the apple of the Lord's eye, which is you people on this side, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, man. Yeah. He said he was a little displeased, but you helped forward the affliction, man.
Okay. Or just a little displeased.
That's right.
Or but because or as far as the reason why. Or all these different heathen nations are going into captivity, or is because, or the thing, the main thing is, or is because, or they touched us, or but beforehand, or they were, whenever they were in their own lands, or doing their own things, of course it was off, or but the Heavenly Father, or he's only dealing with us in that respect, or so, but the thing is, like he's. The ways of the heathen, are still abomination, or to the Heavenly Father. But on top of that, or they put us, or in captivity. Right. Every last one of them at some point, or so that's where, where the Heavenly Father was a little displeased, or now, now there's going to be recompense for it because of what they, what they have done to us.
That's right. You mind if I grab another quick precept? I'm looking for it right quick. So, okay, I'm almost there. 2 and 10, is it? Yep. First Maccabees 2 and 10. It says, what nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils? All right, there it is, man. What nation? That's a question. Because all of y'all did, man. Look at the table of nations. It's 18 tribes total. All right, there's one of them being the chosen of Israel. All right, the other 17 nations are all nothing but heathens that the Lord don't love. You can read about it in Isaiah 40 and 15, man. All right, the Lord say, man, you count it as a bat of a vessel. That's right, of a bucket, as a drop that falling from a bucket, man. All right, the Lord don't care for you other heathen nations, man. All right, so he said, what nation have not had part of her spoil and gotten of her kingdom, man? All you nations had something to do with the demise of the Israelite man, the Israelite nation. All right, you got it, bro.
Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
There it is, bro.
And all thy adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. Mm-hmm. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil.
That's right.
And all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Mm-hmm. All right, come. Or and the Lord is a judge, right? Or in each heathen nation, or they're gonna get, or accordingly. And of course, Esau is going to be, or it's kind of like, or let's say that there was, of course, it's a confederacy, a conspiracy, or they're all together, but let's just say, or a group of people, or are getting, judged for a crime, or as far as the 2/3, or they're the ones, they're going to get. That's kind of the equivalent of our maybe getting, a few years, community service or something like that. Or, the rest of the heathen, which fall into the category of the children of men. Or, that's kind of like...
How about the book of Enoch?
All right, hold on a minute. No. All right.
The book of Enoch?
No.